What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of La Liga Career Mode. This is episode number 36. We're starting today's stuff as December comes around. Man, oh man, what a tough run of form for Granada. It's crazy to think how so recently we're on a 7-game unbeaten run, 5 straight wins in La Liga and only 1 point off top of the table. And now, after 3 straight losses, we've dropped to 4th with 4 points behind Unai Emery's side and Real Madrid too. And we're only in a Champions League spot on the head-to-head record. Life comes at you fast in both football and FIFA career mode as well. And for Granada, these are the tough times that are going to make us a tough team. But if you want to play Champions League football next season and not suffer the embarrassment of an early exit in the Europa League group stage, well, we got to sort it out right now. So you know when you turn on your PlayStation or your Xbox or your computer and you literally think, this is where I get it sorted. I've talked about it before, like when you're going into a gaming session, like this is where I get it sorted. Like this is where things get back in my favour. Well, let's just say heading into today's episode here, I was going to play 3 or 4 games when I turned my PlayStation on. And I was like, alright, okay, enough of this, man. 3 straight losses, no more. Heading into the game, I knew what was at stake. Possibly going out of the European group stage for the first time in God knows how long. I talked about it in the last episode. I genuinely can't tell you the last time I was knocked out of a European group stage. I practically always make it through. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I ordinarily do. I can't suffer the embarrassment of that, and I need to go back to winning ways in La Liga. What I didn't count on was this. Osasuna away, and can you believe it? 12 minutes in, after Randy gave us the lead, he's returned, the shocker, now at Osasuna. And my reaction said it all. Yep, he ordinarily does it for me, but in this save, he's done it against me. Osasuna back on level terms, courtesy of Ivan Toney, the shocker. The first ever player in any save of mine I've ever done to score 40 goals in a single league season. He's written into Doc's folklore as a multi-save hero. One of the only players that's appeared as a hero in more than just one save. He did this year with Brentford in FIFA 22 and of course back in FIFA 20 with Sheffield United as well. Ivan Toney, hero to villain in this save, levels it for Osasuna, and they are back on level terms. But despite the shocker scoring the equaliser, I did feel I was looking like the better team out there. I felt I'd get back in front at some point, and I did as well. No Luis Suarez with a broken metatarsal. Randy and Teka got the start in this game, and he scored both our goals to put us in front on 2 separate occasions. But 22 minutes to go in the game. Well, sometimes your luck is just out. Yup, 22 minutes remaining in the game, holding on to a 1-goal lead. Osasuna win a corner, header deflected back into play from who else but Ivan Toney, and on the line, well, wasn't really the best goal line clearance, was it? It did go down, not as an own goal in the end, but 2-2 the final score. Osasuna battled back from a goal down twice in the game. Praised their resilience, but frustrated with the throwaway. Should have won the game, should have returned to winning ways, could only manage a point. Just one of those games where you don't get the rub of the green. And despite Nteka's brilliance on the night, Ivan Toney, with a goal and an assist, said no. Nope, Docs, you're my guy, you're my manager, you've always believed in me in multiple saves, but in this one, you ain't signed me. So when I'm playing against you, don't expect me to take it easy. He didn't. The shocker is so good, man. I've talked about it before. By the way, how cool is this intro scene to the second game stage episode here? With so much riding on it. Apoel, match day 6, Europa League group stage, must win or we're going out. I love the intro shot there. I've mentioned before, if you've not used Ivan Toney in FIFA, guys, give him a go. He's the complete forward. He's got a bit of pace. He's strong. He's 6'2". He wins so many balls in the air. Give him a go. He's fantastic. He's brilliant, man. He's so hard to stop when he's in full swing. But even so, following game, this was huge, man. Apoel, Cypriots taking us on. Finally getting the Europa League group stage. And my reaction to the opening goal said it all. Randy scored a brace against Osasuna. You might have noticed I took him off slightly early before Osasuna found their lever in the game. Had I kept him on, we might have found a winner. He might have got a hat-trick. But I knew that Thursday night was crucial and I needed my number 17 fit for the game. What a decision it was to take him off early, give him some rest time and start him in this one. Why? Scores the opening goal of the game, makes it 1-0, and then 2 minutes after the restart, well, all we could do is do our job. Even a win might not be enough. If Strasbourg beat Frankfurt, we're out regardless. We were doing our job. Antonio bangs in our second. as we are still leading by 2 and after no wins in 4, like I said to start today's episode off, you know those sessions of FIFA where you go into it and you just think, I'm going to dominate. I am going to win and win big. We might have slipped up against Osasuna despite having 2 separate leads, but in this game, I knew I was going to return to winning ways. Even with all the pressure on us having to win, I knew I was going to win big and at least do my job and give myself a chance. Pablo Rodriguez off the bench made it 3, and then 65 minutes in, Centelles, Alex Centelles, signed from Almeria, back at the start of the save. I think it's his first goal for the club. I can't remember his scoring before this. I think it's his first goal for the club. Corner, whipped up in the air, headed back into play. It's a brilliant finish. 4 yellow shirts around him. And the left back with a glorious acrobatic kick finds the bottom corner. We got up by 4 goals to 0. The goal difference didn't mean a thing, obviously. But I still wanted to win big and get back on track here. And we definitely would as well. Centelles made it 4. And then Rodriguez off the bench would make it 5. Yep, 17.5 minutes to go. Game done. Job done. But would we be making it through or not? Well, we'd done our job. That's all we could do. And now it was up to Frankfurt, the holders of the competition, to do us a favour and beat Strasbourg, or at least get a draw against them. If they would draw, this win would be enough. Strasbourg would have to match our result. If we beat Applewell, which we were going to do so, we lost a clean sheet but won the game by 5 goals to 1, then we would make it through unless Strasbourg can match our result. I love the celebration, by the way. Like, the Cypriots were 5-0 down, they got a consolation goal. What did they do? Run to the cameraman and go, yeah, get it! It's like, mate, it's 5-1. That was your only shot in the game. It's over. I appreciate the energy, but it's over. But the question was, did we make it through after the 5-1 victory? Yes, we did! Thank you, Eintracht Frankfurt. I mean, you battered me in Granada and beat me away in Germany too, but oh my goodness, that is one of my worst qualifications of all time. But you know what? Doesn't matter how you do it, so long as you do it. I only won 2 of the 6 games, and they both came against Applewell. I conceded 13 goals in 6. I lost the opening group game 5-1, and I made it through by 2 points, second place to Frankfurt, who won 5 of their games and failed to lose any of them. That's one of my worst qualifications from a European group ever. I don't feel like I deserved it. After our back-to-back losses to Frankfurt and failing to beat Strasbourg in either of our games, I don't think I deserve to qualify. I really don't, but you know what? I said it a moment ago, and I'll say it again. Doesn't matter how you do it, so long as you do it. And we have. Granada failed to suffer the embarrassment. They avoid the embarrassment of going out in the group stage. My record of qualifying from every European group competition lives on. The streak survives, but only courtesy of a win on match day 6 and Frankfurt doing me a favour. Otherwise, I would have been playing Europa League conference football in the second half of the season. Instead, our Europa League dreams continue. My goodness, when you talk about relief, that is relief. So, third and final game of today's episode, and looking to get back on track now. You know, a draw against Osasuna to stop the rot after 3 straight losses, and then a big win against Applewell. Back-to-back games without a loss, and taking on Valencia, I thought, okay, alright, taking on the lads from the Mestalla. Often a good game against Valencia. They're a great team to do a FIFA Carimo with, by the way, if looking for a good La Liga side to start with. But heading into the game, we normally always have a good battle against these guys. We took the lead early through Randy and Teka. Less said about the celebration, the better. But Valencia did come straight back at us. A couple of fantastic saves by Maximiano that kept us still leading by 1 at the break. And I'll be totally honest here, I was riding my luck. Just like for our qualification for the Europa League group stage. As I often say, I present the highlights package as fairly as they get. I was not having a great game, but Maximiano was. Yep, our number 1, the reaction said it all. He had to do it all himself. My defence is all over the place, but he denied Patrick Wimmer, the Austrian, with a Scott Sterling type of save. Have you seen that video, guys? If you've not, I'll try and remember to leave a link in the description. Scott Sterling does it again. It's so funny, I'm sorry. But it's still Granada 1, Valencia 0, courtesy of Maximiano making 3 brilliant saves. And with 2 minutes to go, Comisano offloads to VR, who smacks it in, far corner, and that would do it. Game over, good night, and Granada are back on track. No losses in 3, we're back in form as we needed to be. And it's the kid, the wonder kid, that fires in the dagger in the final 2 minutes. Antonio Villar saying that despite Suarez being out, it's been a struggle, but I can score the goals in the Colombian's absence. 6th for the season, averaging over 1 in 3, and Antonio's goal ensures we get the win. Final score, Granada 2, Valencia 0, whilst I did say, come the end of the game here, that I think VR was my guy in this game, and Randy in second. He got the 2 goals. I have to be honest here, like Valencia, you'll see the XG here. They had the same amount of shots of us, but it's the quality of chances so much better. I gave man a match to VR, but really, it should have been Maximiano. 3 amazing saves, and I said before, I'm so happy the XG is in the game now, because it really tells the story more. Yes, we had more shots than Valencia, but I thought they were the better team there. Maximiano made incredible saves to ensure we get a clean sheet and a win, and we're back on track. Yep, we remain in the top 4, 32 points, level with Villarreal and Barcelona, and only 3 behind the leaders Real and 2 behind Atletico. Right now, just 3 points separating 5 teams. This is going to be a crazy, dramatic title race, and as things stand, we are in it. But that will end today's episode of La Liga Carima, guys. Big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't, please drop a like. I got to go wipe the sweat off my brow after a relieving episode. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the next episode of La Liga Career Mode very soon.